Hello. Today we're going to make box monsters to go with our theme for the week. And as usual, Elsie's here. She's right down there. So she might be playing with toys or she might say hi during this. But for our box monsters, all you need is some kind of box. So I was able to find a box that some coffee came in the mail in, some coffee that I bought. So any box, you can make it like a medium size, or if your parents are making macaroni and cheese that day, you could say, hey, can I use the macaroni and cheese box to make my monster? You could do that. Or any kind of... Elsie thought that was funny. That was funny. Any kind of box. And then, so the first thing you want to do is ask your parents to help cut a hole for the monster's mouth, because that'll be a little tricky to do on your own, and I want you to be safe with scissors. So you could say, whoever's helping you, auntie, mommy, dad, can you please help me cut a hole in my box to make my box monster? So this is going to be a math game that we're going to do, so you'll find out. So you might need some, besides a box, some paper, glue stick, which I still don't have yet, but I will get one. Maybe tape if you have it. Maybe some markers. I have a couple pencils in here, but you don't really need pencils. And then you will need your counting stuff, your counting rocks and pom-poms or whatever you're using to count, with a cup maybe. Okay, so I got mine started, but I'm just going to show you. Well, I guess I also have some, whatever you think. I have some sticky notes that I might use for my, so I'm going to use some tape I already started it, but I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to make my monster blue, but you could do whatever you want. Many colors, one color. I might use some sticky notes, or you could cut out paper and glue it on. Just to cover up that box to make it look like a really neat monster. Colorful, neat monster. Really nice. Let's see. I'll put some tape around my sticky notes because you can see they're kind of falling off. So let me get that one back on there. But you could use glue. It fell off again. You could use glue. Right, Elsie? Glue sticks, tape. Get this back on there. Whatever you think. And you could take your time. I'm kind of rushing it so I don't take too long on the video for you guys, but you could be making it while I'm making mine and get some ideas. Ideas on what your monster can look like. Tape is tricky too. If you can't tear it, you might have to ask whoever's helping you to cut off pieces for you. This painter's tape, luckily, is pretty easy for me to rip. So I'm just trying to fill up my whole box with some color, because I just want my monster to look exciting and fun. Try this, and then put some tape. He has a little bit of a light blue cheek or something right there. Okay, So you kind of get the idea. Let's do that. Let's see here. Put some right there. And then, I actually forgot to get my scissors. So, let's go over to get those with Elsie. Let's see if I can do this. Gonna go grab those. Sometimes we forget things and we just have to be like, oh, Mom, Dad, I don't have this. So I have adult scissors, and then I'm gonna hold them like this so that Elsie doesn't touch any sharp parts. I'm gonna hold them, but just adults should do that. So I have my scissors. Oh. Set them down for just a second. And then Elsie can stand right here, right, Elspeth? And then, so what you could do, I'm going to cut out eyes. So that's like circles, right? Circles. You could draw your circles first if you want to, if that's helpful before cutting out. You could just go ahead and draw. Elsie's trying to help me. Draw circles. So then cut those out. Careful, Elspeth. Elsie's, she's learning how to walk, so she's almost walking. So she really wants to start walking by herself, but I have to tell her to be careful because she's still learning. Okay, careful, love. You okay? Okay. So I've got two eyes, and you could they could be any color. You can glue them on there. They don't even have to be circles, really. They could be squares or any triangles or any shapes that you want. Again, I'm going to use tape because I haven't gotten my glue sticks yet, but I will get them one day. I mean, you could use tape too, if that's easier, but I find glue sticks to be a little bit easier. So I've got my monster eyes. And I'm actually going to make pupils, because like in our eyes, there's usually a black circle in the middle. Those are pupils. So I'm just going to do that. Maybe he'll be looking over to the side. So I'm going to put them both on the same side of the circle. So he's kind of a happy monster, huh? Maybe I'll make little eyebrows or something. But you can add different things. I mean, you have pom-poms like for counters or whatever, but maybe you can glue a nose on there. I don't know if my tape will work, but I'll try. I will try and see if that works for now temporarily. So, pretty cool. So that's my monster for now. I might add more later, but I kind of wanted to show you what our game looks like. Let's see, I wonder what I could name my monster. How about Ulysses? I don't know why, but that's just what came to my head. Ulysses, that's my monster, Ulysses. So, then, if you don't have cards, you can make cards, or you can use index cards. But what you want to do is make number cards. So you could do like squares to cut out, different squares for your cards. Or rectangles, like that kind of shape. Whatever you want your cards to look like. And then you practice cutting those out. So for example, this could be a number card. And I'll cut out one more. But you can make more if you want. Or if you have index cards. I just don't have those yet, but I'm trying to get more stuff for us, for all of us. So the math game is like this. You could be like, I'm going to write the number, you okay, love? 3. Or, let's say 8. Okay, so you practice writing numbers, and then you kind of stack the cards up and maybe flip them over or something. And then you could be like, what number is that? What's that number? 3. So I'm going to count. Well, I'll put all my counters in. I like putting stuff in a bowl sometimes. So if you have like that bowl that I gave you, you can put them in there. So we're going to feed the monster whatever the number tells you, because the monster's hungry. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do rocks to start off with. Ready? 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you could even ask your brother, your sister, your cousin, and your parents to check your number. Say, look, I fed the monster 3 rocks. Can you count them for me? And maybe get them back out. And then they can go, 1, 2, 3. You're right. Let's do another one. What's that number again? What's this one? 8. That's right, 8. So this is a lot more. 1, count with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one at a time. And how much is that? 8. Is that 8? Yep, that's 8, right? Let's shake them up. Elsie's watching. Yum, yum, yum. And then you could ask your parent or whoever to count for you. You probably should do this on the floor, because these are probably going to spill everywhere. Okay. Oh, there's still some in there. Let's see. So you got to take them out each time you do a card. See, that one fell on the floor. Let's see if I can get it real quick. Hi, Elsie Bells. All right, so let's count these. So put them in a pile, and then your parents can be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's one more in there. And 8. You're right. You counted 8. You think the monster's full? I think he might be okay for now. But maybe Ulysses will have some more in a little bit. And maybe you can try it with your monster at home. I can't wait to see what your monsters look like and what their names are. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Say bye, Elsie.